Welcome to God Chosen Cosmic Melodies. Okay, I'm really excited to just jump right into this one. As you can feel the electricity coming off of me. So I want to say, I was thinking about unions and pure love, just in general, God, pure love with God. And when I say unions, people would probably initially think like I'm talking about two different separate people, right? But no, I'm talking about the union of polarity inside of you back into undivided light, because you unify it to back to the God frequency inside of you, right? And then also your brain hemispheres, right? Balanced brain hemispheres, and balanced feminine and masculine, right? But merging into itself in oneness, in the purity of the God frequency, our original state. But we came down to this lower density to experience this realm, right? And when it's too much of a low density, you're like disconnected. People tend to be feeling this experience of disconnection from inside, because they're disconnected to the undivided light within themselves, and that connection within themselves connected to the whole oneness of what we all are on a quantum level, right? So then it came to me like, okay, the healing start when we get to the healing of like that depth. That's when we start to really like restructure everything from the inside out, like on all layers, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and even financially, because your whole inner affects your outer, right? And so, yeah, I just wanted to come on and get that out in hopes that this could be helpful to anyone. I pray that this video finds the person that it needs the most, the people that it needs the most. Remember to tune into your undivided light, unify your polarity inside, and bring your masculine and your feminine merge together and be balanced in all the layers of your energy system. And then from there, with that oneness with God's source energy, your oneness with yourself, oneness with God's source energy, of course we still experience the polarity in these different dimensional wavelengths of existence that we can experience at any point in time. But even while we're experiencing whatever layer level that is, we maintain this knowing and carrying this undivided light, having that be the lead and the guide, your connection to source energy directly, God's source energy, and unify the polarity inside of you. Choose to unify, choose to alchemize any darkness inside of you and outside of you, whatever darkness it may be, whatever projections that may be within you or outside of you or other people projecting it. Alchemize everything as much as possible and keep in the forefront of your mind to utilize the polarity, to transmute it, to alchemize it, and unify the polarity constantly as much as possible back to the God frequency. Then we get to a point where it's more steady God frequency, where it's not so wonky, because it has to the whole recalibration, and then the whole like bringing it back to balance, because there's a change in frequency, so it's like a process. So the more that we do it, those incremental shifts, any little time you see anything shadow, you choose to unify it back into the undivided light, to like resolve it inside of you time and time again, to the point that we become like more masterful at it, of course, because we still have to experience the polarity, but it won't be like as consuming or anything like that. You won't, because you will just do the inner process, like just it's a go-to thing. You do it every single time, naturally, effortlessly. It gets to the point where it is effortlessly, and alchemize everything back into the God frequency. And from there we can attract better things, better unions, like a union of a friendship or relationship, or just better everything. That's what God put in my heart, so that's what I just had to get out really quickly. So remember to pray for your loved ones, and you don't always have to be praying out loud to pray. There's internal prayers, your inner dialogue with source energy, in contemplation, in silence, your communication. Those prayers are also really powerful, just as much as the ones you speak out loud. However you choose, just pray. And connect, be intentional with your connection to God's source energy, because it matters now more than ever. And your prayer words have power. Your prayer words are very underestimated, so don't underestimate your power in your prayer words. Pray for your loved ones, your friends, your family, humanity, and the planet at large, the earthly plane at large, just all dimensional planes of existence. Just pray, okay? Just pray. Just have an intention to have love in your heart, and you're broadcasting energy signals at all times. So make sure that you're broadcasting blessed signals. If you're worried about something, cancel it out with prayer. Don't ever waste your time worrying about something, because you are smarter than that, and you know the way that you transmute anyway is with prayer. That is a cure, and that is a tool, and you need to utilize it as much as possible. And we all need to do that for ourselves and for each other, because we are all so very powerful, and that's all that we are all of the 144 and plus more. Even more than that number. Like, yeah, we're here to light up the world. We are the lights of the world. So make sure you tune into that light and crank up that divinity by praying to God's source energy. I love you all, and I send you so much love, and I will talk to you all in my next video.